I could be down, I could be out, but one thing is true, is that my heart will be full as long as I'm with you. Yeah, it's been so long, but it feels brand new, and I can never be blue when it's me and you. More times, baby. What a beautiful way to spend a life. We worked hard and we made it through. There's nothing in this world that we can't do when it's me and you.
Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Nadia. I know it's been some time, but I'm so glad that you guys are here with me. So in this video, I was just doing a spring gathering and I had to just go ahead and prepare. I like to bake in the morning, even though sometimes it makes it harder because I like the house to smell like a bakery. And I was kind of showing the steps right here for my banana bread, but it's vegan because my mother was fasting at the time. But anyways, I'm so glad you guys are back, and let's get cozy, let's get comfortable, and I can't wait to share this vlog with you guys. Bye! Hello you guys, happy spring. Oh my goodness you guys, I've been busy cleaning, decorating all night and all morning, but I do have to say it's so beautiful. My friend's about to be here. She's going to help me do some things. I do have some things I need to do. I need to make tea sandwiches, and I need to make my raspberry lemon cake. All I got to do is display it and make my mocktails and get the vegetables together. That's pretty easy stuff. So we have about an hour and a half or 2 hours to do that, and I think it's going to be okay because everything else is pretty much good to go. You know what? It doesn't have to be perfect, and when they get here, my guests can help me if I need help. So it's going to be okay. As long as I have the fruits and vegetables and everything for them to enjoy, then I'm excited. So, as you guys can see, this is my tablescape. Isn't it so pretty? It's so girly. So, I had a whole bunch of these right here, and I got them all dressed up, and I put little flowers and kind of trinkets. And then, you guys, I made little gifts for people, and this is a organic homemade lip scrub. It's olive oil, honey, and sugar. Yeah, and then I made some jam. Now the jam, raspberry jam, took so much longer than I expected, but I made that, and only like 4 people will be able to take that home. So let's say in the morning, they want to make some raspberry jam. They get the little knife, and there you go. So this is nice. So let me just go ahead and show you guys so far what I did, and we will enjoy the gathering. So basically this is my fruits and vegetables. Pickles, all that. And I have to bake these to get them more sterilized. And some eggs. Everything's emptied out. Got some more macaroons. Anytime you're baking, this is the holy trio. You have to have sugar, you have to have flour, and you have to have butter, as well as eggs. Okay, like this is one of the main things, the major ingredients. And of course, you also need to have other things. And these are the flowers I got. I got these, so I think this will be pretty. I got some of these, TraderJoes, Whole Foods, TraderJoes. Some lavender that's gonna go in my the lavender is going to go in my makeup. I got some pink roses. And I also got these pretty. Can you guys see it? Hello you guys, welcome. So Today is the big day. Sorry about the lighting. Sorry about what I look like. I just woke up at 6:30 p.m. I'm night shift, so you know it's hard. Okay, Faith, come on. I'll take you outside. Anyways, I gotta take Faith outside real quick, but I just wanted to show you guys like the process of what I'm doing. I got some of my groceries here for the things I want. Oh, you want to play with the ball? Most of the menu is going to be fruits, vegetables, tea gardens. Hey, Faith. What do you need to do? You want to play with your ball? Okay. She wants to play. Okay, go. Okay, so mostly I'm gonna have some drinks that I'm gonna have set up tomorrow. I'm going to make mocktails mostly. I'm not gonna make really alcoholic beverages. And I'll have like 3 different kinds of mocktails or 2 mocktails that I'm going to make. And then I'm going to make some jam. So I had to wash these little containers to make the raspberry jam preserves. And then I'm gonna put it in the oven to sterilize it, but it's not gonna be canned, but I just wanna make it as clean as possible. And I'll show you guys some of the things I have. I have raspberries. Let me just put the things that need to be frozen in there. Pastries. So it's gonna be like a brunch kind of situation. So I wanted to have like some pastries that are a little bit savory. I wanna make sure that I mix things that are savory. Savory means things that are a little bit more salty, a little bit more not sugary, like the sandwiches, the pretzels, things like that, crackers. They don't have any sugar in it. So that's gonna be the savory things. Okay, and also I heard that when you have like a tea party design, you should have some stones. So I got these blueberry stones right here from, they're called blueberry stone from Whole Foods. So I was like, you know what, I'll take this. That's there. Then I got some multiple different types of herbs. I like putting rosemary for my mocktails because it enhances the flavor. Also, I'm gonna do a simmer pot tomorrow morning, just to make it smell good after I clean tonight. I got some mint because I always love putting mints in my mocktails as well as my simmering pots. Then I have some dill. So for some of my sandwiches, I'm gonna have dill with it. And then also, I have a lot of things going on when it comes to diet. I have one child that is allergic to nuts, so I have to be very mindful that maybe have a section where it'll be nut-free or just, I don't know, I might put the nut-free things on the, I'm just gonna have to separate some things just to be on the safe side. And also I have some people who do not eat pork. So we have people who don't eat pork. So I have to be mindful of that and just maybe try to avoid pork or not have pork like that. And I also have people who are fasting for Ramadan. So they're not gonna be able to eat till after night. So I'll have my friend, she's gonna come when it gets late at night. So she's gonna join with her friends. So it's gonna be like a small party later on that night. Then I also have my mother and my other friend who are fasting and they're vegan. Meaning they can eat anything, but they can't have any animal products. That includes no egg, no butter, no dairy, no cheese, but they can have anything that's not alive, like that has a heartbeat or anything like that, that comes from any kind of animal product. So they can have things that don't have those ingredients. So because I know my mom's gonna come and my other friend and they're fasting, I have to be aware of that. So I got vegan tzatziki dip, which I'll put in the sandwiches. So I'll have some vegan sandwiches for that. And most of the things that I got is honestly mostly lemon, because I'm going to use a lot of lemon for things for the cake. I got 2 cucumbers because I'm going to make cucumber sandwiches, and I'm also going to have cucumber on my vegetable spread. And then for my mom, if she comes over, or she can just take this with her. I feel like she doesn't understand that there's like a lot of things that are vegan. So this is a heavy whipping cream that's alternative for milk. and she can use this for her coffee in the morning, so I got her that. I got for my little spread kosher dill pickles. I feel like I always need lime, so I got 2. I don't want too much because the mocktails I have, they're not like lime, but I got 2 limes for my mocktail and also for my simmer pot. I got this beautiful colorful carrots, which I love, and I think they'll taste good with this dipping sauce right here. So this is for the people who, also I have people who are on a raw diet, meaning they're not eating anything that's cooked. They're only eating vegetables that are not cooked. So I have people who are eating like that, so they can have that. And then I got some more raspberries because I'm gonna make raspberry jam. I'm gonna mix the fresh and frozen. And then I always like to make with my drinks, with my mocktails, usually it needs sparkling water. So I have that. And then I have some radishes because my sandwiches, they kind of have radish on it. So I'll have like dill, some radish, some of that vegan cream in a sandwich. Dill, radish, and vegan cream in a sandwich. And then, okay, doing too much. It smells good. This is just vegetables, you guys. I got green pepper and red pepper that's gonna go on the vegetable spread. This is good for my people who are fasting. So it's just mostly a lot of fruits and vegetables. And I got some more frozen raspberries. This micro super mix hearty personal salad. So this will be really good to put on my sandwiches. So some dill, some vegan spread, some radish, and then that'll be like a cute little sandwich for my mom that she'll be able to eat, and for people who are not trying to be vegetarian. I got some kiwis that I have to. I just got a whole bunch of fresh strawberries for the spread and also for my mocktails. And then I got these cute organic flowers that are edible. This will probably go on the cake. And then I have this right here that I'm going to sprinkle on the cookies. So that's going to be nice. Some random oranges. This might go, it's going to go on my fruit punch that I'm going to make, which is my mocktail. And I'm also going to put this in my simmer pot. I'm going to have a citrus simmer pot. Some basil, some sugar, extra sugar because I'm doing a lot of baking. I don't want to run out of sugar. I have some oak smoked salmon pieces, and I think that will go good from some of my sandwiches. I'm gonna have a little salmon in it. And then I have some more fruit, some cantaloupe. Some eggs. Some macaroons. pineapple, some broccoli, and butter because I'll be baking. While I was doing my spring gathering, I had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to do this. But as you can see, this is expensive, and I don't know if I could or want to, host anymore in this time, and how my husband and I are trying to save money. I don't know if it's something that we could really afford or something I want to spend our money on. But at the same time, we live a pretty simple life. Like, I just started recently going shopping. I usually don't buy a whole bunch of clothes, and we eat at home most of the times. I don't buy any expensive purses, bags, or shoes. So to me, there might be a couple of $100 spent for this spring gathering. But to me, it's worth it because I don't spend money on, other items. So I just feel like this is just a price ticket that I'm willing to spend if it means that I get to shower my friends and family with love, if I can make these special moments, if I can bring people to my home, which I like and enjoy, and also because I'm busy with work and, all these things that I got going on, and homemaking and exercising and working. I don't get to have the luxury or the time to meet with my friends individually all the time. I only get to see them sometimes, and most of my friends, we're at this age right now in our 30s and 40s where they're actually more busy because they're working women who have children who are little, and some teenagers, and they have a lot of things on their plate. They have to maintain their home, they have to maintain their career, they have to maintain their children. And so this is also my way of pouring back love into my friends' lives, because they are busy moms, and I want to be able to have a place for them to come where they can just rest and be pampered, taken care of, and enjoy, have a little mocktail, have a little cocktail, have some good food to eat, because I know if I'm tired, baby, I know that they're tired. and I'm working full time, which I usually do not like doing, and so I am tired, honey, tired. So I know that they're tired. Anyways, this is the next day, and so it was in the morning, and I was just doing some cleaning. Of course, I did cleaning the night before, but the spring gathering is the whole process. And also, it was a little tricky because I had all those different needs that people had. Everybody was eating differently. I had some people who were vegetarians, then I had some people who were vegan, then I had some people who had a raw diet, and then I had a lot of people who could not even eat bacon, so I just took bacon out the way. And then I asked, some of my neighbors who I invited, do you have any allergies or anything that I need to know of? Found out her daughter was allergic to peanut, so I was scared. I was like, oh no. So I had to make sure I didn't use anything with peanut in it. So there's a lot of diet restrictions that I had to have. And so that morning, like I told you guys, I like to personally cook and do all that fun baking stuff in the morning because the house will smell like Nadia Pink's cafe, I want it to smell like a bakery. Plus, I like it when it's like nice and fresh whenever I make baked goods. And so I was making my mom banana bread because that's one of her favorite desserts that she likes for me. My mom likes my banana bread and my dad likes my peach cobbler. But anyway, so she kept saying, I need my banana bread, make sure. And she was getting upset because she was like, you're baking and I can't eat the things that you bake. But my mom doesn't even like sweets like that, but she loves banana bread. So I made a vegan banana bread, as you can see. And I'm showing the process right here because if she watches this video, I just want to let her know it's not that hard to make. You just get your ingredients and you follow the instructions, and it's not that bad. But I use applesauce in her banana bread. And so another thing that was exciting is I just finished watching Meghan Markle. Ooh, don't say it, baby. Don't want Meghan to come for me. Sorry, I don't know what it's called, but she's Meghan the Duchess Meghan. Anyways, I watched her Netflix show and I was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. I was like, girl, you're like me. I'm like a princess. I knew it. I knew we were alike. So, long story made short, for my wedding, when Meghan got married, I was like, I'm gonna do my makeup like Meghan. So she was my inspiration for my wedding. I wanted to have like a natural look, not a whole bunch of makeup. You know what I'm saying? routine because I don't feel pretty when I have like a whole bunch of makeup on. I don't feel like me. I don't feel pretty. So long story made short, I did my own makeup for my wedding, but Meghan was my inspiration. And also, I was telling myself I was a princess the whole time. I was like, I'm a princess. So anyways, she had this Netflix show, and I said, you know what? I'm going to make the cake. It's called like a lemon cake. And I'm going to go ahead and make the cake that Meghan made. I'm also going to make a jam that she suggested. And I think those are the two things I decided to make from Meghan's inspiration. And it turned out really good. It was something that I probably wouldn't make naturally because I had to do a lot of things from scratch. I had to make the icing from scratch. I had to make the cake from scratch. She had this honey sauce. Do you see that right there? That was like a glaze that went in the cake from scratch. I had to make that because that's what Meghan said to use on the cake. I will put the cake recipe in there. I got it from Meghan's Netflix show. I'll put it in there so you guys can try it. This one girl, she decided she wanted to try the recipe, but she did something different. Instead of making the cake from scratch, she got yellow like cake that's like pre-made, and then she just kind of like did it like that. And then she got like icing that was like lemon, so that way she wouldn't have to, do all those steps. The raspberry was good, but I kind of didn't follow the instructions right. I should have let everything melt first and then add certain things, so it took longer than I expected it to, but it was good. It was nice. I enjoyed it. Now, do I want to make it fresh all the time? I don't know, because I could just buy it, and I feel like it took me a long time making that raspberry, but maybe it was just the way that I was making it that made it harder than it needed to be. But nonetheless, it was good. It was fresh, and you can make it yourself. And what I loved about it, that would inspire me from Meghan, is she was saying that you can make things and then you can send some home for your guests. And so I just wanted to show you guys right here. This is the table setup that I had. Nothing fancy. I just wanted to have pretty flowers, and I wanted to have my little corner and just make it very whimsical, girly, earthy, light, friendly, loving, and just pretty. So that's what I did. I wanted it to be inviting. I wanted it to be springy. I wanted it to be cute. I wanted it to be a good feeling, just like kind of like a tea party for grown women. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to be cozy, so I had my cute little blankets, like my soft blue and my pink, and that's what I want the colors to be, like soft pink, soft blue, and as you can see, the flowers were like that. And so I personally enjoy doing this. It is a lot of work, but you know what I realize, you guys? Life is work. Life is work. So this is the cake right here. This is what I'm saying right here. This is like the honey lemon glaze that I put on the cake that she recommended the recipe to do. And so that was fun, and the icing was delicious. Now the icing I am going to make again because I really liked it, because I actually made some cookies later in the future using the icing. It was so good. So you just get the icing, and then you get the pre-made raspberry that I made. It's a little messy, and you just put that in between each layer of the cake, and then put the second layer of the cake on, and you just work your way like that, and voila, you have a homemade, delicious, made from scratch cake. And you really can't beat it, because there's no preservative, everything's natural. I know exactly what I put in it, I know exactly what's in it, and so I really do enjoy that aspect. And I like that I made it with my own hands, and I consider this like a hobby, so it's fun to do, it's fun to make. It's definitely a process, but I enjoy doing that. It's fun to me. So if you like baking, if you like cooking, I definitely recommend trying it and maybe having your own little tea party. I'm hoping that these videos encourage women and people to gather your friends if you can. It doesn't have to be extra like mine. You could do it simple. Or another good idea, I told my friends, I said, hey, you guys, I'm getting tired of doing these gatherings. I want you guys to maybe help me, and you guys do a gathering in your house. Of course, I will help you too. I will come in there and do what I can, but it'd be nice if we can like split this up and do it together, or take turns. Like maybe I do spring gathering, you do fall gathering, and we can kind of like share the love. So yeah, one of my friends was like, yeah, I'll go ahead, we can do it, but promise you're gonna come help me and come to my house. And I was like, okay, I definitely will help you. And also, we do have a more smaller space, and I wouldn't mind going to my friend's house who actually have a house, a little bit more space. I think that'd be nice to have like an open area. Also, Many of them might have backyards, so maybe we can sit in the backyard or do like a cute little outdoor activity and kind of bring the party outside, which I think would be nice, especially during fall and especially during spring. As you can see, the cake was slowly coming together. It was a little bit on the dry side, so that's why I decided to put some icing on the outside, but then it got kind of messy, but it's okay, you know. Nothing's perfect, but as long as I enjoyed it, as long as it was nice, that's all that mattered to me. Now let's talk about my break. So I know that a lot of you are here for my relationship video, and of course I don't mind talking about love and relationships, but I'm not an expert when it comes to love and relationship. So the only thing I could do is just share with you guys my experience when it comes to love and relationships and my viewpoint and what I learned, and you know, you can take it or leave it and see what works for you. And everybody's story is unique, everybody's situation is unique, there's different variables, so you know, what happens for me might not happen for you, and what happened to me might not happen to somebody else. You know, everybody's life cycle is different, but I do know that most people want to be loved and most people want to love others. But I also do know that it's tricky when it comes to love and romance. You know, you might want something, but it's not something you can 100% control. It's not something that, you know, you have 100% power in. That's why it's a blessing when you find the right person, because sometimes that person has to just walk into your life and it just has to work out. And for some people that happens sooner, for some people that happens later, and for some people, you know, it doesn't happen right away, or it doesn't happen, and you just have to be able to, you know, cope with that in any way that you can. And you have to also understand what you're willing to accept in your life, what you're willing not to accept. And you have to understand that many times we don't get exactly what we want, but we can pray and we can ask God, let God know what our needs and our want is and our desires. And if we believe in it, I do believe that God does give you your heart's desires, and you have to release it and say, God, let that be your will. Whatever your will is for my life, Lord, let it be, you know. And you have to trust that God's gonna allow things happen to your life the way that it's supposed to happen. And that all you have to do is just move with faith, move with grace, and just hope for the best, and still be thankful for the time that you have while you're here. Anyways, I enjoyed my break, and I'm glad that I'm back, and I'm going to be mindful of how I create and what I want to put out there. But I'm really happy you guys are here, and I just love the way the cake turned out. It was so therapeutic, just making it pretty and just having everything together. I truly find joy in this. It makes me happy, it makes me excited, and I couldn't wait for my friends to come over and to just enjoy, for us to just be happy and merry and joyful. And yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and towards the end we're gonna go ahead and have the girls let you know what they think about the cake and what they think about the party. Anyways, I can't wait to see you guys more often. Bye.
Wait. I can't wait.
Oh, I gotta give you a fork. There's a fork. Yes. I'm gonna follow you. I'm vlogging you. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try the cream because I love the cream.
Yes.
It's so good. This is something I like.
Yes. How's it taste?
I love it.
Ooh. It's
Yes. What kind of cake is that?
It's a raspberry lemon cake.
Okay, perfect.
And honey.
Lemon? Yeah,
Lemon?
I can tell there's honey in it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I love it.
Honey, lemon, and raspberry.
Yes, I do.
Ooh, I want
love
to taste it. You're making me want to taste it. Welcome to my casa. So we're going to go ahead and have this raspberry lemon honey cake by you know who? Nadia!
Woohoo!
No, but really who? I'm obsessed with somebody right now.
Oh, Megan.
Megan! So, this is a Megan inspired with love, Nadia.
Yay!
Inspired by Megan. So this is Megan's cake that she made on her show. And I was like, you know what? She made it look so easy. Megan, you made it look so much more easier. Mine's not perfect like yours, but it's good enough. And I want to try this because I worked hard all morning for this. So let's see. Let's get a fork and see why you recommended this cake, Miss Megan. I'm eating like a princess now. Oh, I'm eating like a princess. The princess eats this and so does Nadia. Well, maybe she's not a princess anymore, but the dust. What is it, Sussex? Oh, she needs to go outside. Wait.
Yeah. Come here.
Okay. This is good. Oh my goodness. So lemony, so refreshing. Good job. 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. I love it. Okay, let me show you my decoration. Come follow me. So we just had a party. It's a little bit, but oh, Megan, thank you for showing me how to make jam because I made the jams that you made on your show. Yeah, I did. And this is gonna be a gift for everybody so people can, you said that you send people home with things, so why not? Now, Megan, you might wanna do this for your next gathering. So this is honey, sugar, and olive oil for a lip scrub, okay? Maybe add that to your bathroom for your guest list in your mansion. But come over here, this is a cute place too. This is my little setup. Then we have tea time for later. Once we dine down and when we wanna relax, we'll have some tea. And we'll have different options of teas with the ladies. And now we're just gonna relax, eat our little desserts. Let me show you what else we have here, darling. This is the assortment, some macaroons, and you're supposed to put the sandwiches first, then you put the macaroons. This is vegan for my mother because she is fasting right now and she cannot have any kind of milk or dairy. So let's look at the vegetables real quick. This is vegan as well. Come on. Now these sandwiches right here, I might make a video, but yeah, this is all the vegan. This is the vegan vegetable section. You can take some home or have some for a couple days. But these sandwiches right here, you know what? I'm gonna have to get another one because it's so good. Megan, you gotta try this. Or you guys gotta try this. So this is avocado, okay, with dill, and also has vegan cream cheese and radish and cucumber, and it's so good. Wasn't this refreshing?
Yes.
Very refreshing. Then over here, if you don't want to have candles and you want to be more organic, just make you a simmer pot. Just throw in all the fruits and vegetables, especially the leftover ones, and you just simmer it like this. And it just kind of gives the house a nice aroma, and it'll just make it smell so good. Strawberries, lemon, cinnamon stick. And it just makes it smell so good. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next vlog.
Proud of my daughter.
Isn't it good?
So good.
It's
I love
it's vegan.
it. Yeah, you gotta show me. You know, I'm fasting.
So yeah, so you're fasting right now. What is this fasting for, if you don't mind me asking?
That's Easter.
Easter, but what is it called?
It's a sacrifice for us.
I know. But what is it called? Sacrificing what is this? Why are you like? What is it called? Do you know what it's called when you fast? Fasika. Okay, so Easter is April 20th this year.
Yeah.
But you guys, this is like so flavorful. It's so simple,
So good.
but it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, you're not gonna leave any for Red, but okay.
No.
It's over. She's fasting too.
She fasting too?
I think so. But it's a good. You can have two. Two for her, two for you.
I got that point, I was like, I gave up. Right? I was like, I gave up.
Oh.
You know what I did? I remember the trash being so
She worked. Wow, you guys are so
Is that a
good.
human being? What is it?
Wow. I didn't get to show you my simmer pot, but this had lemons in it. It had orange peels. It had strawberries that went kind of bad, so I decided to just put in here cinnamon clove and some lavender, and it smells so good. And there was like a little honey and a little vanilla that I put in there, and I just kind of mixed in a little cinnamon added, and that's my simmer pot. And I'll be using this for like today and tomorrow.